Hey folks, Matthew Bochsler here. Camera pointed the other way for a change. Today's video is called The Bright Shiny Thing Dilemma. And what it's about is the question of, boy, it's beautiful here. I'm in Organ Pipes, New Mexico. I guess this is a naturally preserved or a nationally preserved area for all the mountains here. Just gorgeous. There's like so many peaks. I'm like, I wanna climb that one. I wanna climb that one and that one and that one. Which is great. It makes total sense why I'm doing this video today. Something Brendan Watt was speaking to recently about COP. And he was talking to the energy of when you're making choices. And what if half a dozen choices show up for you and you're just like, oh my God, I'm not used to choosing. What do I do next? And that's where the bright, shiny thing dilemma often can come into play. So the big piece is when you've got more than one choice, you've got to acknowledge that you're creating your life differently, so more than one thing is showing up in your life. And are you acknowledging that? Have you acknowledged it? It's not like the monogamy of your life where there's one thing that's going to rule every choice you make in the future. It's more of like when a polygamy of possibilities shows up in request or in response to an ask you have that you've already had in your life somewhere in the background. You know, you're asking for an energy to show up or a thing. Acknowledge how awesome that is, that a half a dozen things showed up. And then the next step. So let's say a couple of those things are bright, shiny things. And the rest of them, you know, you could kind of go either way with. Well, if that's the case, this is where you can really use the question tools. You know, which one of these things is going to create the most for me, let's say, in the next 24 hours. And you expand out 24 hours into the future, and what do you become aware of? Are you aware of a different way of being or sensing or shifting, or a slightly different energy that comes up in your world if you choose bright, shiny thing number one, let's say? Hi, Letty. Hello, Mexico. And the dilemma here there is, though, how often do we all desire to just grab the thing that really gets our feeling and emotion senses, you know, engaged, and like, oh my God, I'm gonna feel so much better if I just do that. So it's not a wrong thing to go ahead and choose those, but I want to take you one more step past that. What if you were to ask this question? What will it create for me in 5 years? Okay, so if you want, choose something in your life where you're trying to choose either left or right, A or B, or preferably A, B, C, D, E, F, or G. And talk to each one of them and ask, what will you create for me in 24 hours? What does it create for me if I choose that in 5 years? Do you get the sensical and sensory feedback that you get from asking those questions? Yeah, so it's a whole different way of being, you know, and sometimes maybe choosing the 24-hour thing that's bright and shiny is going to upgrade and change your life too. So not right, not wrong, just a choice. Now, if you're looking to create your future and your business, now we're looking at a completely different angle on things. If you're looking to create your future in your business, you want to be looking how far into the future. Are you only looking 24 hours into your future to create your business, the business of your life, or the life of your business? And if you are, is that creating enough for you? Yeah, so maybe you look at a year. What does this create a year into the future? What does this create 2, 3, 4, and 5 years into the future? And when you ask those things, guess what? The universe will contribute every single bit of awareness it has that you're willing to receive, so you can find out which one of these choices is going to be the one that creates the most for you in this moment and creates the most for you 5 years down the road. How awesome would it be to actually have the awareness through practice, through choice, of what's going to create your future in the right now? So I hope something in this video you can turn around and apply to your life right away. Appreciate you guys all for watching. Hope to meet you in person soon, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.